the stream software. It's going to bring it down just a few notches here. That's fine. I will just bring my render distance down a little bit more. But this is because there's also a bunch of custom scripted units running, so everything's kind of compiling on each other. I will be slow to do my initial waves of reinforcing. I think that will be fair. Otherwise, AO is ready. And we're going to have a lot of bloody murder. One last thing I need to add, which I forgot. Where are they, of course? Just fit some of these on. No big deal. Some mortars for short range. But what is up, guys? Liru here. We've got quite the finale today for everybody. Quite simply put, there's a main objective, a lot of side objectives. Main objective is really simple. All they gotta do is take this base and kill this guy. Sounds easy enough, right? Spoiler alert, it's not. This base is deep behind multiple checkpoints, multiple FOBs, a massive border right here, and I've got a lot of side objectives down. So let's take a look at them, shall we? Operation Olympus Peak, very simple. That's the final operation. Here's the HQ, I have it marked. Eliminator capturing the NATO commander, really easy. But if I think the NATO commander's screwed, I'm going to just have him surrender. Because, you know, why the hell not? And, well, you know, give it to them. If they pretty much massacre my AO and I only have this position left, I'll probably just order a full surrender or something of the sort. Is this how Twitch works? Yeah, pretty much, MJ. But otherwise, that's the main objective. When you boil down the AO, for all they could do, they could literally just form a force right here, blitzkrieg down, and hit my AO. But I would not advise that because of a few things. Number one, I have 2 custom T-140s under NATO control that are around the airports. They are scripted to have, what was it? I think we did 6 times the armor this time instead of the White Baron last week, which had like 4 times. So they can take quite a few more GBUs, quite a bit more punishment. Also, it naturally has some enhanced weaponry beyond the scope of what we normally use, so that'll be fun to use. But 2 things to worry about on the side. This is more of a warning rather than anything they need to do specifically, so they should just be aware of that. MLR support. At one of these FOBs, I'll give you a hint. It's not going to be the one on the border, it's going to be in the one back here. There is, oh, I spelled something wrong. Lovely. But I've got an AAF MLR truck, the new one from the tank DLC. If they could capture that, bring it back with an ammo Vic, they could literally bomb the hell out of my entire AO. But it's on the other side of this AO. So are they going to risk splitting their force to come here while they hit these operations, or are they going to try to go for it? Because the reason you might want that MLR is because I've got a full frickin' Navy over here. I'll get to it in a second, but as long as it's still up, I'm going to say I have, well, near infinite aircraft capabilities. Partnered with the frickin' airfield, I mean, it's gonna get pretty insane. I also have a SOCOR on there on standby, ready to drop any artillery, and she's got a few custom enhancements as well. And then, of course, our warning. If they cannot take my HQ within 2.5 hours and eliminate the officer or capture him, I win. And if I win, I get to go drink, so that's our victory condition there, so we'll see how things go, but it's after first contact, and first contact is along this border. I have made sure of it. I have both UAV drones set up and sentries running all along this NATO AAF border, so once they cross this area, first contact will be initiated, and I will announce it over global. Some quirks to note. I can't speak over command chat. It's the same glitch as last week. It's a really rare one, but it's just fucking with me. So anything they gotta tell me, I'll also write up something to remind them. But if they need high command, I'll just type over command chat or global. Otherwise, let's get on to showing off the AO here. So, you know, FOB, we got some new tank trap kits, which are really nice. Some upgrades to Dragon's Teeth. So, you know, we can actually make some sort of scary-looking AO. Why are these floating? See, this is why we do our little checks, because otherwise we get this shit. Lower. Okay, you gonna come down, bro? Because I don't mind just copying and pasting a few tank traps. I mean... Oh. Well, we can delete you, and you'll still... Oh, it's because I'm lagging. Lovely. I swear if I crash, I'm gonna be annoyed. We can just paste a few of these puppies down. Those never hurt anybody. I got a patrol going here. We have our CTRG custom commandos and a few pretty good defensive emplacements. We've got 2 squads.
Come on.
Hold on. Because I apparently cannot speak to them. But we've got these guys in the towns, and we got one right here.
Our troops be shot down on the Altis side of the border, i.e. helicopters, etc.
I'll get to why I can't guarantee anything. I'll show you guys why in a second, but here's our HQ, as we see again. And then the 7th Fleet we got over here, we got some patrolling boats. All we have are trawlers, but I can put a lot of cool shit in the trawlers, such as AA, vehicle capability, and I've got a submarine with quote-unquote strategic missiles. It's just a 230 launcher with a Rhino turret on the front. And they're all movable. They can all sink. They're all attached to either SDVs or boats, and I can make this submarine go underwater if I choose to. And since there's so many parts in the damn aircraft carrier, I'm not going to make it sink. I'll just make some smoke spawn. But I also have a SOCOR battery back here ready to go. Looking over at this FOB, the Titan piece is in here, stuck towards the back. And we just have a few guards, a lot of vehicles down. Got another SOCOR back here. Now, let me make a comparison here. A lot of the AI I have down is actually normal AA cheetah pieces. The only custom AA, which is the one I showcased in the video I released a short time ago, is up here, the 2 super cheetahs, and they're going to be defending the MLR, because, I'll be honest, if the player base gets this, they can level everything. And I want them to. That is a feature that I have planned around. So, you know, this is going to be very well defended, but this could be a Hail Mary. This could be what they first go for. I really don't know, but we'll have to see how they decide to play it. Royale, thank you so much for the sub, my friend. I hope you enjoyed today's operation, and I hope you continue to enjoy the operations coming out all through this week. That is my alarm to remind me that I needed to stream today, and I forgot to turn it off. Alright, but otherwise, if you notice on the map, we've got quite a few hidden, entrenched vehicles in the forms of tanks. And they have some infantry to support them as well. Otherwise, I got a drone depot. I've got some planes on standby. I've got a Blackfoot up here. Or no, this is a... Is it a Blackfoot? Yeah, it's a Blackfoot, and then the frickin' VTOL is the frickin' other black whatever, but I sometimes get them confused. Got a Pawnee on standby back there.
I want my goat back.
And Baneblade. Righto, Baneblade. I appreciate the $10 spot. I hope you enjoy this operation, man. It's gonna be the finale. And by the way, the donation goal, I forgot to put the command up, but it's basically going to be for all of the time needed to do a lot of script testing for the new vanilla campaign. But these are the custom T-140s. The camo is actually really cool. It's not only the camo of the tank itself that's been changed, but it's actually also changing the camo net on top of the tank, and that's how you have this really, like, rigid-looking abrasive armor, which, I'm not gonna lie, I really love the look of. Some people are probably gonna hate it and go, oh, what the hell does that look like? But this just screams, like, custom killing machine, because, I mean, look, you can see it's some sort of cloth, but, like, that's the cover. It's a T-140. I've given the player base one, mind you, and I put it in a green, not the AAF standard camo, but in a custom camo under its camo net. For some reason, it didn't latch onto the camo as well, but It's the same camo I sometimes put on some of their strike craft. But today I'm more so just sticking with the AAF camo. They've got their Pawnees ready. They've got their A10s. I gave them a few extra after last week where they lost both to one strike craft. Hopefully that won't happen again, but I've given them a lot of stuff. And hopefully we'll see this all play out rather well. At least I hope it will. Otherwise we'll see how things go. But we've given them a lot of the Nynxes, or however the hell we say that word. So they're all ready to go. They've got one super tank over here. We got the other super tank in reserve back there. We got Striders on standby. But they're loading up in their armor pieces. I would highly recommend they either bring Gorgons or these Nynxes. But these two-man vehicles, they could literally take an entire squad and just make a 5-vehicle Nynx division. People are going to kill me for how I'm saying that word. Nyx, whatever. It's NYX. But, yeah, have a squad. Actually, it's 8 men per squad. So have like a 4-person Nyx platoon. Which I think that's actually what they're doing. Nice. Yeah, especially the AT ones. Because this AO is going to be very, very messy. And I would also consider bringing some AA ones as well. Which it looks like they're doing. So we're going to go full-on Tanks DLC armor column today. There's going to be a lot of vehicles going to this AO, a bit of infantry to give some support. Otherwise, this is going to be one hell of a cool AO. And they've also already pre-sent the drones over here. That's the ground rally point, so this is where they're going to march from.
There's mortar bags in the arsenal. Do we bring those as well?
They're talking about mortars. I'm not going to say anything against it.
Bring 2 mortars.
But if they mortar me, I have the equipment to home in on their mortar. Yep, keep it on the move, exactly.
Copy that. I'll put 1 on each Gorgon.
I have a lot of stuff. And Halo music. Nyx like Praetorian. Alright, gotcha. I'll just say Nyx then. So, basically, are they going to be able to knock out my HQ and the HVT within 2.5 hours, or is all the stuff I've got ready to go going to be a bit too much for them? I'm going to be perfectly honest, with all the custom composition and all the really OP shit that's down. If you've seen the video, you will know that these guys take up to 4 headshots to kill. The ones with the UK flags. That's going to be the same with, hold on. Just speaking, because I think that's one of the squad leaders, but regardless, the officer himself is running that same exact script, so I think it's tested 2 headshots, because the armor also stacks with it, but it's a damage reduction script. So, these infantry are going to be tough to kill. They're going to be really tough to bomb. They're going to be able to soak up a lot of damage. So, breaching and clearing these positions is going to be a fucking nightmare. Got my mortar position back here. I got vehicles all set up. You know, I've already mentioned the 140s. Those, I'm going to be perfectly honest, I didn't even field test just how powerful the armor was. I'm just running on ratios of how effective the previous vehicles were, so we'll see how everything goes. It would be a shame if it got wrecked. I'd love to see it get wrecked. We'll see how it all plays out.
Ghost copies, go ahead.
Roger, can you mark your Overwatch point, please?
Basically, why I have this SOCOR down, I always call them SOCORs. CSAT versions are SOCORs, NATOs are Scorchers, but they're pretty much interchangeable terms. Why I have this giant artillery piece down, there we go, is if anything runs up to this border, I'm just going to start dropping artillery off the bat and try to push them into my AO quickly. But then I'll also quickly field all the assets I've got down. Please, for the love of God, Arma, don't do it.
You're radio.
Okay, I'm just squad leader.
Okay.
I'm just radio boy.
I don't know why Fridays are 50-50 right now, if they'll just do that. It's just the campus Wi-Fi being the campus Wi-Fi.
To look over the FOB.
I can't do anything about it, unfortunately, but I also have boats on standby from the small little minigun ones to
your Overwatch point, please?
The ones doing patrol around the 7th Fleet.
Once you are in
This
the
way-
Mohawk,
this
please
is-
tell your your squad
Otherwise,
mate
looking at
to
what
come
we
down.
currently have getting deployed here,
Can we, are you talking about
people don't have the
an
DLC
Overwatch
for the
point where we're
fucking
currently,
VIX.
or to
2 more
Overwatch
are
the
deployed.
FOB?
Overwatch the FOB.
Got an infantry team that's going to be fielded in. So it looks like it's only going to be 1 infantry team. And then everyone else, I mean, look at all of the VIX they're going to take in. I mean, it's really simple, though. The people that don't have the DLC should be fielded in the squad that takes the Gorgons. The people that do have the DLC get fielded into the Nixes. Sorry. I'll fix it. They're going to have one guy take a... Probably because he doesn't have the DLC, they're going to make him take a quad bike instead of getting enough freaking vehicle. But, you know, these all have interior textures, too. I've done some armor penetration testing. And I can literally kill crewmen out of vehicles. So I'm going to be trying to snipe people out of the custom tank. That thing is rather nasty. But I think they're taking all of the Nixes. Yeah, except for one. So, yeah, this is literally going to be a massive armor push. That's the first time we've ever had something like that, so we'll see how it plays. Also, I should mention what happens after 2.5 hours. I'm going to throw a shit ton of air support at them. Just see how that plays out. Especially air support that is capable of taking out vehicles, because that's what they're using en masse here, so let's see how it all goes. What aircraft can the AI use? Any NATO-based vehicle, since this is going to be against NATO specifically, but also any type of drone that NATO utilizes.
Get to your Overwatch point.
But the aircraft carrier, since
all units,
logically it would carry everything under it in its little bow down here. Anything I can spawn back here and just launch at need be. Unless they bomb the hell out of the strip, it'll definitely delay the process if they, put a bunch of explosives down and carpet bomb the aircraft carrier. But the only thing that's going to be able to kill this thing are 2 different vehicles. The 230... Oh, no, I guess 3 different vehicles. The MLR 230 launcher... the custom tanks have a 230 launcher on its command turret that could also be utilized, or they could literally carpet bomb, get one good carpet bomb on the the center of it. That would cause me to put some smoke up and say it quote-unquote sinks. How to sink the smaller vehicles, it's really simple. Just sink the subsystems. If this middle one blows up, it's going to kill the boat. It 50-50 does it, but I usually kill it off anyway. If the front one dies, I usually say it's still standing. So, we've got Praetorian AA, or we've got, Rhino AT capabilities. But if the centralized module gets taken out, that usually sinks the boat itself. And then for this, I'm going to say it's either going to sink because one of these will blow up, or I'll just kill it off manually if all of the things get blown up on the top. Otherwise, a lot of checkpoints coming in. We'll just have to see how this all goes. I'm excited. Oh, of course. We have goat commands. Alright. You got me. We'll put some goats over here away from the firefight so they don't get outright massacred by the player base. I think that's a good idea. Alright, otherwise they are reporting that they are starting to get on the move. Moras have already been deployed to scout things out. Seymour, he's a medic plane today, if I remember correctly. He's taking a Gorgon out. Now, I did release also, I'm releasing a playthrough of the Altis Requiem campaign, and these Nynxes are really, really maneuverable for tracked vehicles. I'm glad to see we're literally deploying a full platoon of them, plus. Because a platoon usually has 4, but I think they're bringing 6. So, literally a platoon and a half, but mixed with all the other vehicles they're planning on bringing, it's going to be a lot. They're going to put a Hellcat in the AO, and that has the gun pod on it with some additional dagger. And then they're also bringing an infantry squad via Mohawk. So no one took the T-140. I'm actually surprised about that, because it has the armament of this. It just has better armor because it's a T-140, plus a massive frickin' autocannon on the top. But hey, I can't judge the player base. They're already literally going in full armor column, so... Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, exactly. They're not fighting over, you know, the previous CSET AO, we just had this area sectioned off, and it was pretty much this area. And they could extend their time if they did XYZ. Here, it is an AO triple the size. Don't you dare. Thank you. And, well, we'll just have to see how it all goes. But there are definitely risk-reward factors here. They could literally try to smash their way in. They're going to face a lot of resistance coming to fight them, but it's definitely possible for them to do such a thing. Or they could, you know, go for the side objectives, thin things out, and then save this for last, but have much less of a fight, with the exception of the custom units.
Copy that, Charlie.
Also, special thanks to 2D for helping me with the scripting.
Alpha to command, we're like 15 seconds out from the ground rally point.
Roger.
Otherwise, sniper teams are deploying. They gave the spotters sniper rifles. At least NAFS is playing legitimate with that build, but it should be 2 snipers and 2 spotters. But speaking of snipers, I do have quite a few sniper teams deployed in all the AOs. And of course, they have a natural skill boost.
Yeah.
We can hear you.
That's my border. They're putting the drone over here from the looks of things. Why, let's just get another shot of this. So we have someone on a frickin' quad bike taking somebody else. That might be Kai on the back. That's just the coolest thing to me, to be perfectly honest. Let's give him a warm welcome, shall we? Yeah, this is literally the first time I have seen a majority of the player base play armor of the sorts.
This is Alpha. We have accounted a enemy drone at the group point.
No, that's friendly.
That's a friendly drone, guys. Don't freak out.
Oh, sorry.
PID, Devinter. PID.
Baneblade, the Twitch went off. Oh. Great. So either my connection's dying or... That's actually kind of weird. Why would Twitch be dying first? Because normally it's Arma. Arma's the most sensitive to it, because Twitch usually reconnects just like that. But, Arma, like, even if you reconnect your connection, there's a 50-50 where it'll still just crash you out of the server with no messages received. So, if the Twitch dies, I have done a lot of custom networking shit with my connection settings to make sure that if I drop from the internet and it doesn't receive packets from a specific server, it'll rechamber itself, turn itself on, off and on again.
Would you mind marking
So
your position
OBS
for
and
me,
stuff will
please?
automatically reconnect to the stream and stuff, but it doesn't let you do that for
Is
Arma.
that a call for Ghost Team?
Copy. Yeah.
Fucking drag racing around. But that's what I've done to make sure that the stream at least keeps live, but you know, Arma's Arma, so.
Will do.
So AT variant, whatever we say, AT, autocannon, AT, AA, and AA. So literally everything they could muster. Cool. I mean, here's the thing. If the Twitch dies, I have it streaming on my other monitor back to me.
Charlie command.
It hasn't, like, given me the full blackout yet. It just stops for a few
Go ahead,
seconds and
Charlie.
then reconnects, so it should be fine.
We're going to be slightly slow getting to the AO. One of our wheels got broken and our
give it a bit.
engineer's coming back to fix it.
So they broke one of their wheels. That's like why I assume Seymour's
Copy that,
driving
Charlie.
back
Don't be
here.
stupid last time.
Everyone's getting in the right lane. So when are their wheels broke? Ah. That's unfortunate. They're in the Vic that doesn't have the engineer. But I'm also curious to see, are these like full-on infantry transports, or do they just have the... Actually, we can check inside now. I don't have to click anymore. Yeah, so they're just driving a driver and a gunner. They're not actually bringing infantry up. How about this one? Yep, didn't see anyone in the back. Let's actually do a head count here of just how many freaking vehicles they're fielding. 2 Moras, so that's 2. 2 drones, so that's 4. I'm not counting the quad bike, because that's just an infantry piece. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Looks like they broke one of their drones back here. I'm just going to delete that. So I think that was 13 total, and then they got an infantry team they're going to deploy in that Mohawk. So that is definitely a record for the amount of vehicles we've had in an AO fielded by the AAF at once. But the Knicks definitely help, because they're just 2-man vehicles that, you know, I would argue they're glass cannons. A few AP shots towards the center can easily disable them, but they have so much firepower on the top, and they're very maneuverable. It's almost like they're, you know, scout vehicles that can also form IFV, AA, or just really multi-purpose depending on what's loaded on the top of them. I love how they're all, like, slowly staggered following the big tank. And you got one idiot that's just driving off-road, giving it a real test. And the quad bike's in the front. But it's shaping up to be a good AO. No. Modadict gifting more subs to people. He is the Santa Claus of the channel. Thank you, Modadict. MJ, I hope you enjoy the sub. Yeah, they're armored smart cars. Exactly, Dova. And how you doing, Dova? Glad to see you're here. Aye. Hey, we'll see how this all forms up. Recon groups are coming close by, but if they go into the perimeter defense, I mean, that's going to count as first contact. If they're the camo guys, though, which looks like Recon also put ghillie suits up, so maybe the drones, I'll state, won't detect them outright, but I'll definitely, you know, if the 2-man spots them, then they're screwed. So I'll give the Recon groups a pass because, you know, they've got, you know, clothing that... let's give him a warm welcome. Okay, there we... What the fuck? That is some really good adaptive camouflage. Good fucking god, what? What? You gotta love Arma on these freaky ass glitches. He's the Predator. Shoo. I don't know why. I don't get it. Send in goat. Prototype stealth suit, right? This is him working his stealth boy. Man, this is great. Foop. Foop. All right, this is definitely some sort of client-side glitch, because I can see him, but when I, you know, look at him from a different angle, I don't. But I still got his marker.
All units be advised,
the AI will still see him so long as his marker's green.
To come down to command channel 1.
That's just brilliant, to be honest. Just jumps in and out of a pocket dimension or something. Roger. Looks like one of the Recon guys also took an AA Titan piece. I did, for this operation, normally I lock the Titan weaponry to just specific classes, so the people that spawn with it are the only ones that can field it, because of limited arsenals, but I didn't limit the Titans this time, because this AO, again, is going to have a lot of AA and AT capability that's going to be needed, so... But then again, they're bringing a shit ton of Vics, but I didn't expect them to do that either. If I knew they'd do that, I would have limited the Titans, but, you know. We've never had that before, so... Anyway, Baneblade, I'm sorry for getting distracted with everything. Thank you so much for the sub. Hope you are enjoying the operations, and I hope you continue to keep enjoying the operations. Was it happening in that? No, okay, NASA's actually in really good camo. Damn. He's also floating.
Bravo to the
Oh, that's
rest of
great.
squads. If you guys are in the Nixes, just tell them to
He can
back
float
off
and he can
the Takuma a
disappear.
little bit. They're getting a bit close.
Frickin' great. So apparently the Nixes are
Safety
hugging the
chicken.
butt of the tank. Yeah, if there is a desync issue... Oh yeah, there's a desync issue. One of these idiots are gonna crash into each other. Really good camo, right? Limit the Titans, a Liru film. What, like, remember the Titans? That would be sweet. Not the poor tanklings. Is that what we call them, little tanklings? They're all following Mama Tank, the little tanklings, as they push across, and here's a baby tankling. With the frickin' Burger King logo. But anyway, here on the Discovery Channel, we watch. Thanks, Baneblade, but here, I got this. Hold on. Damn it, everyone needs
Right,
me.
come on, Reed.
Yeah, I can't TP to that when they're all doing stuff, so... Who was that, Hellfire?
Say again.
Player... EFGH Hellfire. But we still got time, alright. Here on the Discovery Channel, we watch as the Mama Tankling leads her group of tank... Fuck. No. Here we see the Mama Tank leading her tanklings down the path.
Goat Team 6. Now.
We also seem to have a little baby tankling moving through as the rest of the group comes in. Why does everyone need a goddamn TP when I'm trying to do a Discovery Channel frickin' documentary? Damn it! This'll hurt the player base, I know it. Yeah, Nuke, I hear that. So I'm assuming this is Foxtrot because they're the three-man group. Player... Who was that? Ara... That was not Ara. It was 5th Ace. Okay. Fuck. Shh, it's okay. It's okay. I don't think I've actually ever made that mistake where I TP the wrong person. See, now 5th Ara's looking around all confused. Fuck. Okay. Now can I spell EFG? Is it the 5th Ace? Let's give him a warm welcome, shall we? The 5th Ace, okay. There we go. Alright, perfect. Just did the wrong one. But anyway, one of the tanklings seems to be a little curious about the road, and the baby has followed. This can be very dangerous if they stray too far from the mama tank, because there are many predators out there that hunt tanklings for lunch. But the rest of the tankling pack seems to be following in convoy with the tank. Anyway, what we just noticed was a little bit of desync. It is a rare phenomenon within this documentary of Arma 3. But if the tanklings are not careful and do not keep a proper spacing, they can crash into each other because of this desync. Across the river, there are many predators to be worried about. One such predator is the Sokor. The Sokor hunts tanklings with its 155mm barrel. Will he get some prey tonight? We do not know. But the tanks are in danger, because they will soon be heading into predator territory, and it will be up to Mama Tank to defend her tanklings, so they are not eaten alive. Anyway, it seems the tanklings with Mama Tank have arrived at the rally points, We have some mostly matured tanklings here, and they are almost ready to become full-blown tanks. They just need a few more months.
Send in Goat Team 6 now.
Is a seagull in...
Roger. If you look at your map, look on the side. It's a basic rundown. We'll be attacking the FOB, moving to the HQ, doing the first question mark, airfield, then
If he's a seagull, I can't do anything about that.
And finally onto the last FOB.
Let's give him a
All units, you are cleared to move in.
But it looks like we're going to start getting this operation started, so jokes aside. Anyway, Pennymaker, thank you so much for the sub. I hope you enjoyed today's operation. I hope you continue to enjoy the operations in the near future. Habarticus is the commander tonight, and he just gave the go-ahead for the operation itself. So we also have jets on standby that are going to start taking off. And for now, we'll see where the superiority lies. But we also have this team coming up to this two-man squad. These are just normal CTRG guys, but if they run into each other, it's going to initiate first contact. And that is fairly close. But I'm going to let the AI sound off if they see it. Because the spotting coefficient when they've got actual ghillie suits is changed quite a bit. But at this vector of both of these groups moving to this location up here, looks like they finally noticed. They just went prone. Gotta remember, one of these guys is going to be invisible for me, so...
Yeah, why not?
Roger. Whereabouts is this Vic? Is it behind the Kuma?
I think they're going to be able to evade that group for now and hopefully get past. So that was a close call. Otherwise, I've got a drone circulating up here. I don't know how high she is, but each of the drones have different armaments unless they change them with an ammo Vic. So let me try to deduce what it was. Okay, it wasn't the GBU attack drone. It might have been the... normal drone with dagger rockets, because it has a different type of dagger, but still has the 3 scalpels. So we'll see how that plays into things. For all I know, it could probably just get murdered instantly. They've marked that slammer, but it's a bit on the earlier position, so that might throw them off.
To push onto the objectives.
This guy's moving a bit prone, slowly moving around. This is going to throw me off so frickin' much. Gotta look at them at the right angle.
Guys, please make sure all your lasers are off on your laser designators, please.
But I think they're going to start trying to recon into here. 8-man outline patrol around that checkpoint. That's correct. Hey, we'll see what they do.
All your forces follow Delta.
Squawk, a member of the tanklings trying to communicate with Mother Tank, apparently. That's great. AT mines are placed in the path of the baby tanks. Thank you for reminding me about that. I did... Let me make sure her fuel's cut. Yes, it is. Okay. Now, I thought, what would make this operation really, really evil? Yah-dee-da. Because Armor can't get past anything except this checkpoint, so naturally, we're going to mine the shit out of the checkpoint. Just AT mines, though. So if any Armor goes on that, poof, it's done. So this 4-man team's going to come in a bit more.
Now.
I do have a defensive sniper team back here, so if they come over this little hillside here, this sniper team's probably going to start engaging them because they've got a 90% coefficient to everything. So spotting's at 90... accuracy is at 90, general skill is at 90, pretty much everything. One of them just almost killed the other. But it looks like they're going to start sending these little tanklings here. I'm just going to call them tanklings from now on. Fuck it. So it's a 3-man recon tankling group. You got the main armor piece here moving in. And then you got one in the center. I think that's a Gorgon. It's going to try to manage those 3. I feel like this is like a mini RTS. Someone's, ordering these troops to move in. Followed by, just all the defenses I've got back here. But, Shawnee Pie, thank you so much for the sub. I hope you enjoy today's operation, and I hope you continue to enjoy the operations in the future. So they are just barreling down. I think they're using these 3 Vics, actually, just to see if anything engages them up the route, so they know that, for the main force, it'll be okay. And then they've got the Gorgon supporting the middle, because it also has long-range AT capability with those Titan missiles. That way, whatever engages this group will focus on this group. And then that'll let the Gorgon...
The, Kuma, do you want to overtake?
No, apparently the Gorgon's just slow as fuck. I thought they were doing something smart where these guys would be drawing fire from an enemy vehicle, and then this would situate somewhere and take it out as these guys were evading and drawing fire, and then you had the main force back here, but apparently this guy's supposed to be up with them, so... I thought the player base was actually doing some hardcore strategizing, but apparently I was wrong. Damn. So this group's getting up to this hill. If I start hearing sniper rounds go off... He's looking in their direction too, so they definitely need to stay prone. Husk 888 was killed. Did they maybe crash into each other? No, I think he, I don't know where he is, but he probably wasn't killed by an enemy unit. Interesting. Alright, we'll see how it all plays out. We got this massive AO, we got the fleet back there. We're ready to go. See what the player base does. Yep, so they're still slowly crawling in. Yeah, oh, he fell out of the helicopter. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Define falling out of the helicopter. If he frickin' ejected, then that's...
Echo, be advised, this is ground command. We're sorting it out now.
It's his fault then.
Send in Goat Team 6 now.
Their plane just got shot out of the sky. I don't know why he flew it right over their AO, but I don't even know what shot him down. But with all the AA I have, I think it would honestly be impossible to check. So either something in the 7th Fleet shot him down,
Start opening up on the FOB.
or one of the custom AA pieces. It's probably a
A-firm.
C-RAM, though those are put all the way in the back over here, the really long-range Centurions. That's interesting. I don't know what got him. I wouldn't know. Otherwise, they're going to cross the border here. They're going to blitzkrieg in, and I think they're going to go so fast I won't even have time to react with, to Alpha. I can't TP people to Vix that are moving in a very... That's the one weakness with vehicles. If there's a technical issue, I can't really do anything.
Is Ghost Squad clear to engage?
Ghost Squad
Alright.
is clear to engage. All units are cleared to engage.
Anyway, first contact was given, we'll say, so 4:30 by 7. Stick page. So we'll say if we get to 7 o'clock,
Alpha,
they
we're
fail.
opening fire.
I'll just teleport them in the group. Snipers are opening up on this first objective. Oh, this is... What the fuck? Okay, that was weird. I selected it and decided to go full-on what the fuck mode. Start firing at him. You better move. You're in my kill zone.
This is Alpha. We're under fire by some kind of tank we think. Slammer. Confirmed slammer.
Seen a lot of fire coming out. There's a very rare glitch where if you click on a unit to select it, it'll move it to where your cursor is for whatever stupid reason. But I just saw a lot of fire come out from back here. Oh, it's because they pissed off a super tank. Oh, shit. They're fucked.
This is Foxtrot. We are going to open fire on...
I was wondering what that was. But I'm going to see if I can move it. Let's, yeah, it's firing an A10 at it.
Yeah.
That's brilliant. It's firing a freaking A10 cannon at it. That's, love it. Freaking GA8 is a nasty piece of equipment. Anyway, fire support. We're going to start setting some mortar targets here. Create target. What the fuck? Oh, right, Achilles updated. Attach laser target for blue... Ooh. So Achilles did update today. I forgot to talk about that, but I had no idea what it made, but it looks like it simplified artillery. But I'm going to do a light mortar strike with my units back here first. We're going to do 2 strikes of 3.
Charlie position mark.
Don't you dare. Are you... it recovers after 10. There's a little bit of multi-channeling, but I'm good, Alright. So, they're dispersing from that position. The tank is slowly coming up a bit more. Firing more... Oh my god. And it just got a lucky hit on one of those Nixes. And insta-killed her. Oh, that's evil. More mortars coming down. One of them getting out of the vehicle. More super tank fire coming in from that GAU-8. Looks like she just fired one of her primary weapons.
Foxtrot to Alpha.
I don't see anything that was too effective there, so the first tankling dies. Alright, I'm gonna start just calling in random targets here. Oh, we can actually see the marker that's been added to it manually. Nice. So they're taking more fire now. And they're also bringing it up to infantry, so they're taking fire. Ah, that is nasty. Tank is coming in out of the open, though. She's still firing. It's the coaxial from the gunner seat. Trying desperately to hit the Nix. This little tankling's in trouble. It's going right into defilade, so it won't be engaged anymore. AT round just went in. I am unsure where that was trying to go. Looks like they're trying to hit the super tank. And suppress it with any means necessary. More A10 firepower going in.
Go Team 6 now.
Looks like it gets a lucky hit on Dare as it fires on the Nix. Another AT, but it looks like it missed. She is out for blood. The real RD, thank you so much for the sub. Top down. Something decrewed in it. It possibly killed the driver. It knocked out the entire crew. Here's another thing about having a lot of armor on it and a lot of damage negation. It's capturable now. It's the best part about it. They might keep hitting it with AT. But otherwise, I'm keeping the other one on reserve in case I need it. Good news, I'm no longer a fucking bird. They hit it with one more missile, I will kill it off manually. Otherwise, let me start fielding in more infantry to their position. Got a tank hidden back. Actually, that's a
Charlie
rhino.
command.
Let's start bringing Vix around.
We have a air target, a tank slammer.
A tank slammer, so I think they're talking about that one now. Here's what I'm gonna do. I think more or something with heavy cannon, just engage and destroy
Slammer
that.
marked on map.
But I am going to just start turning this into a massive little shooting range, to be honest, for the artillery.
Lays on that slammer.
HE, it's gonna go for the nearest one. One of you idiots just dunked a missile into the aircraft carrier. I hope you're feeling smart. That's probably the C. Yeah, so the C-rams are all empty. We're gonna make them random. And I got one SOCOR back here. But it's gonna start dropping random artillery on those positions.
Hey, found Delta, well done.
Okay, she doesn't want to seem to take off. Lovely. Normally, if you put her in the air a little bit, it
Air is hostile at this moment.
it's whatever
Attack from
launches
tank
itself.
now.
But whew, okay, why is really? I just There was an issue a few days ago that added an error called a bad module thing, and it's been coming up more and more throughout the days. We can't put money goats down because it lags the server. There's already enough down. That is really annoying. Well, this is fucking lovely, then. Well, this is why we have Arma on a solid-state drive, so it can boot back up instantaneously. It just now has to go through a bunch of... Oh my god, you're right, it is Friday the 13th. Of course, yep, Friday the 13th strikes. I haven't crashed in 2 or 3 months, with the exception of in Star Wars Ops, but that has a lot of crazy, stupid shit. Alright, so we're gonna have to temporarily put TFAR, our TeamSpeak up. Let's give him a warm welcome, shall we? Let me guess, it's also gonna give me the connecting fail. I knew it. Little fucking server piece of shit. Stalling me as long as it fucking can. It's annoying. Warm welcome, shall we? If it does it a second time, I'm gonna punch a monitor. Come on. Let's give him a warm welcome, shall we? Boop. Give my admin password. Okay, she's connecting. My apologies, guys. Arma, I can't predict that. And I'm a little annoyed that, yeah, servers on the player-base side? Maybe. I don't fucking know. No entry in micro dagger, blah, blah, blah.
Can you please move north?
At least the server didn't crash. Wasn't one of those. Which I haven't had in a good 2 years, but you never fucking know. I hear another vehicle moving out. Looks like they're going to start taking the T-140 out. Nice. So all my garrisons are now pretty much fucked. just to quickly look at them here. It's just going to be...
This is Ghost Squad requesting a medic, FOB. The Scorcher got one of our guys down. He should be stabilized.
Nice!
Marker on map.
So either something cool is happening, I'm getting a redemption, or Achilles might have updated and added something to prevent the units from ungarrisoning when you crash, which would be really, really cool. I'm hearing more minigun fire, which is concerning. Oh, the other super tank is out and about.
Bravo,
Yep.
this is command. Be advised, we have air pieces over the AO right now. Do you have visual?
Alright, so we don't have to change anything. So crashing
Negative.
doesn't affect the server
We're trying
negatively
to
now.
deal
That's
with
good.
a
That's great.
tank at the meantime.
Someone put a box up to say C. That's interesting. But looks like the Falcon did actually launch itself.
Roger that. Charlie, can you help Bravo deal with the tank, please?
Now,
And
I'm gonna
Bravo,
be an
can you
asshole.
Prioritize AA pieces.
Roger.
Oh, she doesn't have any fuel. Damn it. Are they trying to drive around the tank barriers? Is there something get leveled?
A firm echo. Use the Landvic and make sure all reinserts use Landvics from now on to reinsert.
This is Echo Ghost Squad. Can we still get a medic to the medic position at the FOB?
Having a dick fighting contest with that
Ghost
Socor.
Squad, moving towards the position.
How the heck are you guys doing? So a lot of people just died. Back here, from the looks of things, that's interesting. I think their Mohawk got shot down. They got to be careful how they fly in, because if they fly too high, they're going to get killed. That's going to be pretty bad. Did you resub, Andrews? I must have missed it. I'm sorry, man. A lot of shit's been going on. I apologize. But thanks for the $1 spot, and thank you for the resub. But yeah, they're trying to maneuver through these tank barriers. The Nixes can do it since they're smaller, but otherwise... Did you really just...
This is Alpha over here. We're just moving back to Alpha Post. We were pinned down by that T-140K. We are moving to...
You done being smart?
By going south.
Do you still need a medic?
So they're just trying to maneuver the tank gun to get a firing line on it. One of them just got out. Is he gonna run up and put explosives on it? Jesus, what are they launching? They're trying to guide AT on it, so it looks like they're putting charges on her. Yep. And that kills it.
AA down. Artillery down.
Alright, I'm gonna send a few things over to try to counter them. I'm also gonna start sending reinforcement markers.
Scorcher, yeah.
I'm going to set up an LZ Alpha and an LZ Bravo. Let's get the rally point on standby here.
Stated. Swinging south.
And let's
FOV.
say that we're going to start deploying some stuff up here. So one of the boats blew up somewhere. Okay.
Copy that.
And
FOB
they
secure.
might have done something to decrew the... The fuck? Hold on. What are you idiots doing?
Command to any units, please verify FOB is secure.
I think because it kicked me
Of
out,
course,
it
Delta
kicked some of the
team,
units out of the
just
VIX,
inform
because
your
it
medics
hasn't
that,
taken any
just
damage.
stop
I'm willing to
going
bet
to
decent
revive.
killed that. But anyway, let's get back to this. So that's going to take a second. Blue 4, NATO, helicopter, land, LZ Alpha. We're going to bring some full-on weapon squads here. So there's that one, and then we're also going to do Bravo. So that's 16 units we're going to send in to provide some assistance. We got some crew that's gotten out right here. They're still trying to demo that tank, and it looks like they bombed the other one.
The former slammer position. to provide overwatch.
And they hit that one. All
We'll
right,
update
cool.
map.
Copy that, Ghost.
See if I can bring that tank
Ghost,
around.
do you have eyes on the FOB because people aren't replying?
Delta
let
is
me
currently
double
in the FOB.
So you might just be
South side
quiet.
has been cleared. Over.
Huron's coming in. Let me see if I can get these guys to come on in as
Hostile
well to give
chopper inbound.
some support.
Bravo, deal with it.
Let me also get the Pawnee in the air.
Roger.
Ghost Hawk.
Send it over. But for the first 20 minutes, they've taken one of the FOBs. They pushed in really well.
Now.
And they are doing well for themselves. It's
Chopper
good.
down. Huron down.
Hey, K-Man, 3 months in a row. Thank you so much for that. I really do appreciate it. Hope you keep enjoying the operations, and I hope you are enjoying this one. Alright, so this just means I have to readjust my... Don't you dare crash me out again.
I've been hit.
I'm gonna start
and
yelling at that chain.
disabled.
But those choppers were sent in. Unfortunately, it looks like both are shot down. Yep. It's not good.
We're here by the old slammer marker.
Got my
There's,
rhino hidden away.
There's a slammer upcoming to the old slammer that got blown up next to this FOB. There's a new slammer coming.
Going
On the
to
left.
set this guy up.
Be advised, friendly stopper coming in from the ground right where I was going.
Did you get that command? There's a slammer next to us.
Aper.
Bit more speed, baby. Come on. We tested this.
Slammer's bailed. Don't shoot it
Pull
again.
up!
We might be able to recover.
God fucking damn it. Fucking retarded ass AI. So what you saw right there was the AI actually wrestling me for control, so it just decided to be smart.
We take it out.
Oh, copy that.
Yeah, blame the AI, right?
We've got your backs, alright. Just
Hey,
carry
Hog,
on with
this
the
is-
objective.
Go Charlie, pushing around. Close to ground that tank should probably be salvaged if you can get to it.
Roger. Foxtrot, can you prioritize getting to Ghost position, please? See if you can fix that slammer up.
Let me get our fuel
This
back
is
online.
Alpha to command. We have found a rhino to the southwest of the FOB. Pushing.
Is that their T-140?
We are engaging.
Might be. Gonna put a round in that tank. Something just blew up back there. I do not know what, but it looks like I just got shot. Oh, that might have been my LAV from, I had an LAV set up back here with a slat cage. But I think they knocked that one out. So otherwise, those are my downed Hurons. I'm going to be sending more of my armor around. Where's Bloodwind? She was here last time. We're just going to go to dinner after this, to be perfectly honest. So these garrisons, looks like they fucked up.
Ground
Alright.
forces, be advised, please push to HQ. We have an hour and a half left.
They have an hour and a half left. They've got 2 hours and 10 minutes left. Hold on, I crashed. So, ground command says, hi, command, do you copy? Or is my mic still fucked? It's the essential question. It sounds
I'll
like...
copy, ground forces.
Charlie
Bravo
copies,
copy.
pushing
We're
out.
going to move.
Alright.
Bravo to the two Gorgons on the western side of the map. Which squad's that?
Alright, otherwise... Looking at what they have left. So the Pawnee, it looks like they shot the crew out and is able to auto-rotate. That
Charlie
is
to Ghost.
rare. Normally that thing gets insta-killed.
Go for Ghost.
Is your marker still
Otherwise, I
accurate?
might move vehicles up to give some assistance.
No, it is not.
Okay, if you move
Otherwise,
to the
I'm trying to
south.
think what else should we send here.
We have moved to the northeast, kind of over one.
See if I can take a drone off.
Copy that. Engaging sniper team for
Or air.
Alright, so here the pilot isn't firing me, it's just the AI.
Ground forces, be advised, we definitely have an hour and a half left. And the other half an hour is to pressurize you into doing it in an hour and a half.
Oh, that's why he's doing that. Alright, so I got 2 Nixes right there to target. Love doing that. Oh, I actually got one with that. 2 went. Oh, it might have been the LAV that just came in and decided to murder everybody. No one was pulling security for those Nixes. The tank quickly blows it up. I think this LAV just came in and smashed these 3. That is why not everyone needs to be looking up in the air. Jesus.
markings of a marshal on the road.
Ouch. Alright, let's call in some more reinforcements here.
AFM Charlie, do you have AT?
Wasn't expecting the distraction to be an element there, but looks like it
Negative.
worked
That
accordingly.
came from the medic.
Alright, I'm gonna grab a unit here. Any unit will do for men category. We're gonna bring these boats to bear.
This is Bravo to command. We've just lost 2 vehicles. We're down at the minute. We're just getting ourselves back up on the main road to the south.
I'm going to send them around accordingly.
AFM, just carry on pushing to HQ.
So a few of our
Nice
quote-unquote
little boys,
frigates are gonna start coming in.
Go ahead.
Otherwise, Hurons are coming in. I'm going to tell these guys to come over here, seek and destroy. That's one of our elite teams. Let's give them a warm welcome, shall we? Wise, I have more drones to send up if need be.
Bravo, can you have eyes on the Hurons to the east, please? Take
Wise, I'm going to start
Roger,
adjusting
we're just
my
getting
other
back up.
groups as well to come up to this checkpoint over here. So it sounds like those Hurons are starting to land. Thought I just saw some sort of missile. Yep. Ouch. Other one took quite a bit of punishment right there. Yeah, there's a big burn and wreck back here, and I still hear those snipers doing stuff. Otherwise, I'm going to divert more of my units to come over here. Got this infantry that's going to come in. I'm going to send it across right here. But they're definitely taking this by storm with all their armor. Get your asses off that hill. He's firing on his own now. Yeah, they're just charging up with 8 freaking vehicles, not really any infantry buffer. And these 4 infantry guys survive, so I'm gonna send them back.
Just got hit by a rhino.
Otherwise, I still got my internal patrols over here. I've got my AA set up.
AFM Charlie.
They're really trying to Hail Mary this objective. Alright, otherwise her wheels are down. Her front is a little messed up. A little, it's kind of fucked up, actually. And I'm going to also send this infantry team to come over and provide some assistance. So this team's set to full, it's just they're not too smart on taking orders, so they're also tactically involved right there. That's why they're moving so slow, but otherwise we got men down over here, trying to send things around accordingly right there. And I will call my drones back to be over here.
Delta sighted.
As well as my two-man group over here, I will drag this group back here. But we're starting to form a large defensive perimeter on this side.
Foxtrot to Ghost team, we are currently moving towards your position now.
Need a TP to Echo when able. Bro, everyone's in Vix. I have no idea where Echo is, so I'm gonna assume he's in the big group. Player Pharynx. Fire support, artillery, fire mission. Let's see. Create target. Target here.
Foxtrot to Ghost team, we are coming from your north.
5, we'll do position here. Ah, bite as hell. Yes. Yes. Well, there goes the submarine firing off cruise missiles. Let me get a few other ships off of her escort fleet. To send in. And I'm going to divert this one to come around like that. Missiles landing!
This is Alpha. We're seeing a ship carrying what looks like APCs and a Rhino.
Stack those things up. Oh, they just got a hit off of the main objective there. That's going to cause her to sink. She slowly looms in.
We have sunk the ship.
My drone was just shot down. They shot the other Rhino. They're moving up to that position. Waiting to see those missiles come in. There they are. Whoo! That just killed a large majority of the infantry on the outside. Like I said, they can either try to Hail Mary the frickin' objective, or they can go for these supports. Got one more strike. I'll save the last one for later.
Here's the team. We are currently about 100 meters away from your position. We'll be cresting the hill in a second from the north.
Let's give them a warm welcome, shall we? Send that in. Let's send this boat around. So this crew survive. We'll see if they can make it over to the coast. I've got another strike coming in. And I'm going to also divert these boats around to try and assault their position. They got a medic moving back. Otherwise, they are trying their best to keep things moving. I'm going to start prioritizing AT teams to be brought in through reinforcements.
This is Alpha requesting medic to be sent to Alpha down marker.
So let's see
Be
here.
careful, though, there
Anti-armor
might be,
team. It's Alpha.
Artillery locked on this area.
That's
Roger,
Bravo.
there's Bravo coming up behind you now. We're just trying to get into a Vic.
Put the marker there.
Come down marker.
Eight shells are going to go in from that position. This one, it seems they've bailed out of.
with assault boats in the water?
She's fine. I don't know why they got out. Probably because I glitched out and crashed. That's probably why. It seems the vehicles have been doing that for whatever reason. So let's see if, yep, she'll still lock on to other targets I give her. And we are going to be swinging things accordingly. Hurons are coming in, starting to land. Awesome. So far, what the player base has been trying to pull.
A Prowler AT. He'll be following the Kuma.
They are doing okay. Recon set up over here with another group of infantry coming in. They're a bit lagged behind. Otherwise, this could start getting nasty. I've got another group of vehicle and infantry I'll have crossover over here.
Well, camoed pretty clear what you saw back at base.
They are pushing up with that
AO.
T-140. Got the Rhino that's also coming in. AT teams are set. They'll start coming in as well. And AA has pretty well locked down this place, but FR is still flying low, trying to keep evasive. So he just finished his firing mission. There we go. Hit cancel on accident. Keep firing that stuff around. We got a lot of activity around this damn aircraft carrier. A lot of boats being mobilized around. And I am doing my best to stop their assault. That literally just knocked a drone out of the sky. Might have been one of mine, though.
Charlie Command. Medic was just went down, marked on map.
Mr. Boat, do not beat yourself, please. We can delete that. We can delete that as well. They are really pushing that assault. Praetorians firing back. 230 goes out. The boat itself. Oh, that's a critical hit.
Another frigate coming around the corner.
Ouch, yeah, she's sinking.
Hey, Fox, we need your medic again. One of our guys got sniped again, back at the same position.
Roger. Is
Yeah,
that on
I'm
up or down?
We're with you.
Alright, hold
our
on.
ghost team and our medic just got killed as well.
Gonna drop 2. Looks like airstrike came down and hit some of these vehicles. Our
Ghost team, is your medic also down?
get back in the frickin' structures,
We
you
don't
idiots.
actually have a medic. It's just a false tag, and he hasn't updated his team speak, but we don't have a medic.
Okay, no, they're completely knocked out with guns.
Have you,
yeah,
do
damn
you
it.
our
both
medic's
on the alpha
down.
marker?
Okay. Okay. LRS comes down. Rhinos are engaging back and forth right there. Going to send all available boats I have to swing around over here, and it looks like they just got hit by some sort of AT. Again, they're pushing way ahead of their infantry. They are causing me to use a lot of my assets, though,
Alpha, whereabouts do you
to
need
counter
the,
their push. So
medic?
casualties are being had on both sides, definitely. But I believe that was the Rhino that took him out. But I mean, for like the first 35 minutes, to have it down to here where we only have the elite infantry left, I mean, that's pretty nice. They're firing on that boat right there.
This is Foxshot. We need a medic at Ghost Actual and need medic position. Grid reference.
Alright, let's see.
203,
More infantry to be fielded in.
067, more ever.
This one's going to Bravo, and this one will go to Alpha. Those will come in. It's Praetorian swiveling around. I think it was just taken out, though. They're firing at her as well. So they still got good chunk of vehicles down, just they've lost a lot of their... They lost the T-140. It pushed up way ahead of everyone else. Whew, that's
Inbound
a
helicopters.
bad blow.
HQ.
Looks like they're firing
Two
at
Hurons,
those
dropping
Hurons
on
once
troops.
again. Are you idiots glitched out, or are you guys gonna come do something? Trying to look for the elite infantry team. I have no idea where that went. These guys appear to be just outright glitched out, so I'll repaste them. It wasn't... Those weren't the elites, though. I can't repaste those. Yeah, comms are shit, as you can hear. Usual stuff.
Another
Lovely.
speedboat minigun coming around.
Trying to field infantry in to counter. Some of these AI just won't have it, though.
Frigate coming around.
Heck, these are the elite guys. They're just taking their sweet-ass time.
This is Ghost.
So I'm gonna
leading
waypoint them individually.
For Foxtrot also at the Ghost position. So
We got fire going back and forth. They're engaging their frigates.
Command to all units. Does anyone have a medic up in the AO?
Whiskers just killed a few guys. And they fired at 230 point
Charlie,
blank.
medic up.
Alpha, medics up.
Nice. We still got this group
Prioritize
doing stuff.
Reinforcing your troops, i.e. getting them up and moving to the HQ in force, not as one squad.
They're just
Keep
using the
communication
frickin'
between
gal on everything here.
Copy.
Got one guy right there. We still got the elite infantry. I am trying to hold them at this barricade. I think that might have just sank the boat, actually. Yep, Jesus. Got the Rhino coming up. Hopefully it'll be able to snipe something. Otherwise, we do have straggling infantry back here as well.
Between us and the HQ, we can see a marshal moving up towards us. It's fully armored.
Roger.
I'm gonna
keep
try to
average
send
tanks
my
moving up
reinforcements
now.
back here.
Also, a friendly stopper is coming in from the north as
One of the
well,
Hurons
road.
crashed right here. Ay, ay, ay. This Rhino set up. Otherwise, things are still going pretty mixed right now. The AAF, they have a hold on the barricade,
Charlie
but
command, can we get
still a lot of
rearm
fire
and
going back and
resupply
forth.
for the Vix?
let's see. Helicopter, I'm going to bring a Pawnee in.
This is Alpha to armor. We can see Rhino from here. Be careful.
See if
where
I
you
can do
go.
some tactical strikes here with the
Roger.
DAR. I can literally see him skylining from here.
Beware, Rhino, south end.
Helicopter inside.
Oh, they frickin' sniped me out of the Pawnee. Nice. So I crash. Yeah, the tank's is trying to find a way past the barricade. Raptor pushed ahead of it. Yeah, the only way through, I've made it so that's only through the checkpoint. Now, I'm going to start fielding AI over here to try to outflank them. If I could find my rally point, that would be nice. Here she is.
Rhino pushing up the middle of the line.
We got it.
To bring it back over here, so reinforcements. Going to do Ghost Hawks this time around. That one will go to Alpha. This one will go to Bravo. Otherwise, they pushed right up to my border. I have her fuel cut because I don't want her to trip the mines. Otherwise, I'm still trying to field all these infantry to come around. And they're just being retarded. Okay. Well, that's annoying. But shit happens either way.
This is Alpha. We're seeing a bunch of Blackhawks in the sky.
I'm gonna do one more round of reinforcing back here and try to bring in some weapon squads. It's just these AI pilots don't really fly well.
Can I get a bearing on those Blackhawks? Where are they coming from?
Because, you know, they fly up high and then they slowly fall like that, and there's the GAU 8 from the frickin' tank just tearing it apart. But I'm going to start getting desperate. We have a lot of time to burn. I'm going to try to push them back with some artillery. Try and do everything I can. The Gorgons are able to transverse the water. The Nixes, it looks like they found a breach. So much for my barricade. And the A-10s are starting to fire on as well. That one's taken out. The other one's trying to field in. Ugh. Start using boats. Let's see now. NATO, helicopter, boat. There we go. Speedboat, minigun. Full weapon squad. Bravo. This one will go to Alpha. Let's get an A-10 in there.
Speedboat inbound from carrier group.
Have it self-designate targets, because at this rate, they are right up on my HQ. Where the hell is my frickin' fire support?
A-10 northeast.
It's down.
Fuck a duck. Give me everything you've got. Should something go boom. My AA is definitely locked on to something. But I am trying to field in what I can. The Panther's firing back at him. Oh, it looks like the frickin' one of these idiots drove up and hit the damn mine. Of course they did. These guys are establishing a beachhead back here. I hear my artillery coming in. There we go. So there's some shells coming in finally. Ay, ay, ay. Just give me one. Looks like I got Praetorians also firing on their position. They're trying to hit these vehicles back here. Nice. So one of those boats made it. It's going to start fueling guys, and we had some success over here, so we're going to keep the reinforcements coming from that angle. Alpha and Bravo, respectively. But good fucking God. That checkpoint has fallen pretty badly. Trying to send my guys around, but the AI are even being retarded. Ah. Some of that stuff's not even selecting properly. That's fine. Got more defensive Praetorians firing on them.
Charlie Command, 2 speedboat miniguns pushing in from 7th Fleet.
Artillery fire mission. Come on, one more strike. I still got
Charlie
2 in that
Morgan
one, but
is,
that one's
uh,
empty,
black
so
box
I got 2 more after that. But we're starting to see a bit of desperation from me, and I will keep the last one in there as an emergency piece. And they're on a firing line, so they can hit my reinforcements coming in. God damn. Even though I'm being cruel with the artillery, they're still able to frickin' counter my butt. I don't know what they just locked. Oh, you son of a... Is your other artillery piece coming in?
Be advised, Ammo Vic is heading down from base.
They're gonna bring in an ammo Vic. Nice.
From base.
Just gonna order a full strike on that position. Fire mission from this piece up here. Let's give them a warm welcome, shall we?
This is Alpha.
5 shots.
Capture the checkpoint at Alpha marker marking now.
And all these AI are slowly coming around. But they are taking their sweet-ass time. Some of these guys have been getting hit. I think they realize they can take the tank. See if they figure it out. Should be, right? I meant for these to be capturable, but otherwise they could repair them, possibly.
In the giant tower.
I don't have an officer in the tower. That's just a UK flag, guys, in the little command building right there. Alright, the best I can do is formulate a beachhead right here to send reinforcements to. I'm going to try one more time.
Command, we have commandeered a T-140 tank, which is completely operational. What do you want us to do with it?
Yeah, so they can use them. Okay.
Shoot everything that's enemy. That's what I want you to do with it. And please mark on map officer position.
Now, I'm wondering... Do I have strike capability? Yes, I do. I just do not see any targets at this time. I've got infantry running around, but I got nothing on my line of fire here. Hold on, yes I do. HE, I'll then auto-range it with the T key, and begin firing at will. Fire. Gonna start popping that position. But they're making excellent time. We're not even an hour in. They deployed 30 minutes in. I mean, they've just been crushing it. But there's a shit ton of smoke now on there now. I think that might have been my artillery smoke, actually. Otherwise, they've taken a massive amount of fire here. I'm hoping it slows them down. They still have a medic up, though, so they could rebound.
Alpha, we have mass cast near Alpha medic down marking.
These infantry really need to swing around. I don't know why they're trying to pull away.
Can you prioritize helping out Alpha and whoever?
They still got 2 medics up right there.
On location, on map.
Praetorians are definitely going at it.
Bravo's calling you down.
Charlie
Mark on
command,
map.
we got indirect fire. We've lost the casualties.
Who are they firing at up
mark
there?
Ghost squad to do there.
Officer location marked on map.
Let's give them a warm welcome. Okay, I'm gonna quickly copy and paste these idiots and then send them away
Are
over
there any
here.
friendlies nearby?
Because at this rate, they just need to be broken apart and sent in. Just making sure they're not the custom ammo. We're even gonna send in the pilots. Send in everyone. Leo DiCaprio, that's cute. Because that's just the AI glitching out from me crashing out multiple times. Break them apart, send them in. Alright, so that Vic's coming around. Still have a bunch of infantry running around with their frickin' butts cut off. Some of them are getting stuck in ditches. Come on. Get up the damn hill. But I'm going to try to force them to retreat as best I can. Boats have made it. Rally point I'm going to set down here. We're still able to reinforce. Over to Alpha. Over to Bravo. Otherwise, a shit ton of casualties inflicted.
Over.
We're just down at the checkpoint trying to recuperate.
Got this Mora back here as well.
Charlie, sit rep.
She's engaging my AI.
My medics are pushing back towards the alpha medic needed marker.
That's a Titan
Push
AA
my
guy,
infantry
damn it.
Forward, but it's a hard slog.
This is a hard slog.
Delta, sit rep.
Missile just went out. Oh, is it going for my frickin'... Oh, shit.
Delta, just prioritize getting you
Ouch.
Echo, sit rep.
Repeat last.
If it gets hit again... Oh, got underwater
Echo,
goes, lovely.
sit rep.
If it gets hit
Delta,
again, I'm gonna
just
put it
prioritize
underwater.
getting yourselves up.
Understood.
I don't want to risk losing a nuclear submarine. Fire support. Fuck it.
Charlie Command,
Let's
Go ahead.
give him a warm welcome, shall we?
can you mark the resupply?
Fire that one last
Or
round
not?
we got, and then we're gonna go under.
I'm currently on my way.
Tanks firing back.
Through Pergaros, so just meet at the FOB if you want to, or I can just come to you.
And I'm going to have a retreat.
You know what? You just mark
I
yourself
cannot
on the
risk
map
that.
where you want the ammo, and then I'll just drive it over.
And there goes that missile. Looks to be a bit ineffective, though. Have my infantry coming in. There's surrounding Doctor here. He's pulling him back. I don't think he realizes there's a shit ton of NATO guys around him. Raptor's pushed way ahead of everybody else. Jesus. I got more infantry coming in. Why
In the water.
are you idiots running left? Come over here. S'il vous plaît. Dum-dums. So that boat just got
Charlie, come on.
decrewed. They're using a lot of heavy ordnance here.
There's a Praetorian on the beach next to a cheetah.
The heck is that? No, that's the Praetorian. Alright.
Mark.
Just look at all the tracers going around. All the smoke. All the insanity. Jesus Christ! FR's trying to do a gun run! He's gonna fly right next to the carrier. He is desyncing all over the place.
Where does the vehicle crew need the resupply for the tank? Like, where are they? Mark your position, please.
I'm gonna rearm the C-Rams. Alright, I'll give him that one.
Resupply
Socor's
should
down.
be at FOB.
In hell. This guy's firing missiles now. Clown's trying to fly evasive. He has a Spartan locked onto him. He's trying his best. Near miss.
Cheetah
He
Praetorian,
is
mark on
juking
map.
everything. Oh, that one gets him in the edge. Oh! He tried. He definitely tried. I thought that was a miss. I saw my other artillery piece. I will continue to dunk until I have no more shells left. But I'm going to... Actually, I'll just delete anything that's too far from the AO at this point. If it's not going to be able to be fielded in, it's probably not going to be able to come in.
Foxtrot to ground command. Foxtrot to
Go
ground
ahead.
command. Ghost and Foxtrot have commandeered a Slammer and a T-140. We
My
have a-
carrier
do you want us to
is
move
on
towards
fire.
HQ, or do you want us to start assault
Good
in the
God.
airfield?
A-firm, push towards the HQ. Main objective.
They're going to push
Pull-
everything to
well,
the
stay
HQ.
back and just fire the hell out the HQ.
I'm
Okay,
losing
right,
all of
push
my
and fire
frickin'
for
support
overclock.
units.
Sorry, can you repeat that?
They are definitely breaking through. I have no units left. The best I can do is just artillery barrage. Point blank and hope that we live. Whew la la. Well, take one of the most OP guys we can. We're gonna fight back.
The command, first troopers hitting HQ.
This is our last stand.
So, let's give him a warm welcome, shall we?
They're putting all sorts of explosives on
Enemy
us.
Tigris on shoreline will be marking shortly. Disregard, already marked.
HQ, this is Bravo. We've
Come on.
need medic mapper. We're getting ourselves back up with our medic.
There's a shit ton of smoke.
Away from the HQ and up towards the airfield.
This is the final fight. I am not playing fair by any means. Way too much frickin' smoke in here. Gotta keep my head down because there are people out there.
We have a fellow with a Union Jack.
Alright, as long as he's okay. Fucking hell, that gave me a scare.
This is Bravo to command.
Go ahead.
We need transport for some guys. Are we able to get helicopters out?
I'm hearing mortars being dunked. That's on their own. Oh man, this is looking grim. Okay, they're mortaring that. Jesus Christ, I'm dead.
Negative on that. 2,000 meters away, we're getting hit.
Fucking hell.
Prioritize HQ. If you
There's
can't
me.
do
I
this,
literally
then
got
fire
hunned
that
by
bit.
my own flag. Fuck
If you
me.
can't, please let me
Okay.
know.
Alright, but we wiped their initial squad. They're gonna need a lot more guys to come in if they want to try to take me. I'm not letting a single squad get away with wiping that position. They gotta come in with their full force. They are very close. I have a Nix coming up.
A firm, all units should be pushing towards the HQ now.
Using everything I got. To be continued, right? How are you still alive? What? What? Okay, the second one got him. Yeah, he was lone wolfing in that thing trying to push up. That's created a new entry point. At this rate, this guy's gonna probably pull back.
Ground command to all forces. Do we have friendly units inside the HQ?
I'm running for it.
Is this
Come on.
Altis?
Three Charlie
Some of our
members
people-
are down.
Yeah, the
We
poor
have
little
three Alpha
tankling,
members
right?
at the edge of the-
The little tankling that could.
Who else?
Charlie, 3-man down inside HQ.
Alright, so we
Roger.
still got
Now
this
confirm the
position. We're
kill of
fielding
your-
units in. But I have pulled him back. But I am not gonna fall back. Jesus Christ,
the
someone just got
fly
shot
would
in the
be
face right
nice.
next to me.
We have several people with Union Jack flags on their back that were down. Cannot confirm if they were the officer.
Thank you, Raptor.
Status
There's a
on
bunch of
resupply?
England flags. This is the only guy with the NATO flag, though.
Uh,
Jesus Christ, what the hell was just fired out? So they're starting to swarm that
currently
AO.
Right now, I'm driving back over. When the pilot needed to meet you later.
Ah.
Sorry, just stalling.
Okay, you've got a Gorgon at the FOB near the ammo needed marker.
Otherwise, they're still feeling it. Looks like that Moore was just taken out. These infantry still being slow as hell to come up here. Bit annoyed with them, but that is fine. Reinforcements, I'm going to field in some more. Spawn units. Alpha. We're just going to do Alpha, 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 because it's not an LZ where the, choppers will collide into each other. It looks like they're also taking out those tanks. I still have my other artillery piece over here, and you better frickin' believe I'm about to start fielding in more pain. That is a lot of shit that was airstruck. Okay. 7 more shells. Yeah, they're hitting this position. I mean, the MLR is in there, but these infantry are a bit helpless to do anything. I want to see where those Commandeer T-140s are. Oh, here they come. So that's one of them. That's a Commandeered Slammer. But I know both of them were out in the field, and I don't see them. So maybe they have the other one too. I just cannot seem to find where she is at the moment. When those things come in, it's all over. Those things are really, really OP. Here, you want me to be a dick? Let's give him a warm welcome, shall we? Jeez, I was trying to burst it to freak them out, not outright murder them. Well, I was being too much of a dick there, apparently. Let's see, these guys are all still in a position to be medic, though. All those stairwells still work. AT just went in, top down, hit one of my reinforcing things coming in.
Clearing the big tower. No
Oops.
reports of any...
Don't forget my cigar.
Copy that, Alpha.
Ammo Vic about 4 kilometers out.
Alright, guys, get out of the Vic. It's good. You're good. Just go. Just go. Let's... Get in your AO. We still got medics. They're still working on people. We're not going to scuttle it yet. We still got friendly forces in there. We're firing more at those planes.
Bravo squad lead. Tell me what you need.
Need you to regroup and move into the HQ.
Shot in the back. He's not reacting. There's poor me that literally freaking hung himself. Ha! So he tried to get me, and this guy in the corner grabbed him. Jesus.
Ammo Vic 3.
I know he can't turn around, but you can at least try to drop him and move out.
This is Alpha. I have reports from that some guy may have found the officer.
Copy that. Relay is confirmed.
Does he have a NATO flag on him?
I'm confirmed.
Hi! Hey, nice sprinting there.
Inside the thing.
They hit me good. I'm hearing some sort of turret. Jesus, what was that strike? Well, my officer's still okay, but good God. Yeah, medics should not be pushing up by themselves. It's stuck firing at the camo net.
A-10 in the air.
All air is friendly right now, apart from choppers.
Alright, we're gonna do it. Plane. Gonna put a black wasp up. Last time this wiped everybody. NATO's getting desperate. They're gonna call this from another fleet. There we are. I'm gonna put her way in the back over here. Way outside my map.
Up.
Scroll back down. Yeah, so these vehicles have been cleaning up the infantry. Airstrikes going down. I think they're hitting friendlies, because that probably wasn't any of mine. So air might be trying to kill friendly armor. Oh my God, just the insanity that has happened here. I'm gonna call in 2 cluster shells.
Ammo Vic, 50 meters out.
Fuck. Okay. Okay, we're in trouble. We are definitely in a lot of trouble. Best I can do is call in one last huzzah of reinforcement
All ground
boats.
units be advised, we have reinsert via chopper capable now.
Now I'm desperate. Okay. 40 units to come in. That
Can we start pulling back?
shouldn't go
the HQ?
too poorly, right? Let's give him a warm welcome, shall we? My God. Let's get those reinforcements to come in real quick. They're taking out my Praetorians.
Confirm you have secured HQ.
Checking last rooms now.
There's my F-14, 16, 18, wherever the heck. It's an air superiority jet. FA-181, so it's an F-18. So I'm trying to see if she's going to start engaging bogeys. Aye, aye, aye. So everyone's just being fielded in. Someone just punched out. I think Clown just took out the better than last week. All right, they got it.
This is Alpha. We see a
Medic
large
underway.
group of boats pushing up to our DHQ.
Come on, just hold. Take anybody out that goes over that frickin' hill. So we smoked our position. More infantry are coming up.
All forces be
Ouch.
advised, HQ is now secure. I'm presuming officer is definitely dead. Please push towards the airfield. Say again, please push towards the airfield.
Officer's not dead. I pulled him back.
Alpha, be advised, there's a large group of boats pushing north to the HQ.
Then you need to
Oh,
move
God.
to the HQ.
My poor boats. Shit. Come on, at least get 24 guys down. So they're calling this building out. Jump out, everybody! Let the boat crews do their thing.
Come on, there is an A-10 in the air. Is that friendly or hostile?
Friendly A10.
Friendly A10, friendly A10, copy.
Jesus Christ.
Echo, be advised, I don't want you pushing to the town of Mazi because you'll be in the
All squads be advised. We have a friendly Hunter
so
GMG
please
coming up
carry
from
on
the
pushing
south
to
to
the
the
airfield.
Also, all squad and Gutman be advised, Foxtrot is in the commandeered T-140 without standard AAF camo. Do not fire upon it.
They're securing this this frickin' position. I'm trying to set
Be
things
advised,
up
we're
here.
gonna be
Foxtrot
any
is in,
resupply.
and Foxtrot is in a commandeered T-140 with like a abnormal camo. Do not fire upon it. It is friendly.
Be advised,
More
if
GMGs
any
being
vehicles
fired
that
over
need,
here.
supply for them,
Medic's
the
coming up to
ammo
get up a
crates
few
at
more
vehicle.
wounded. They're gonna push a vehicle up to GMG. This is probably one of the craziest stops I've ever done. And here's Charles the Penguin. Up on his own. Trying to take out these elite units. And he goes down. Nope. Lord Mao gets killed by FR. Isn't he a pilot tonight? I don't know. Something just got struck or
All
whatnot.
units be advised, please inform me if you're at the airfield currently.
I literally drew a line to there, and I'm like, meet it from its position.
Lord, it would be useful if you would inform us what you're in.
Oh, Lord was
Fair enough.
kind of right here.
I'm actively shooting at somebody A from where we are.
The A-10. It might just blown the missile
we
out.
can't see that from 3 clicks away. If we could, we'd
Not
be
3
shooting
clicks
officers
away.
right now.
Hold on. This guy's gonna be smart. He's gonna know to put his gun away. We're in trouble. Aye. So, Zorax, he's checking bodies. He's gonna come downstairs. They're popping grenades in here. There she is. Boop.
All ground forces.
So Zor breaches in by himself with that auto rifle.
Verify, sit rep on position.
We got a few other guys around.
Alpha, we're regrouping in the middle of the HQ, and then we're moving to the airfield.
Bravo. Bravo, sit rep over.
Pop some grenades in there. Oh, that guy just tried to come down and got massacred.
Charlie regrouping at C marker on map, including our Vic that's now rearmed. Medic still helping people up inside HQ.
Ow. Forced to treat myself there. But they are all over this damn place. Well,
Command, be advised we have a sighting of the officer in the far beach building.
Repeat.
On the far east.
No, they don't feel like taking prisoners.
Officer is in the command building on the beach. He has at least 2 supers with him.
Copy. All units prioritize officer.
That's how
All
the
units
AAF works.
prioritize officer.
That's GG. So timer is stopped. They've won. They have total air superiority right now. I see a lot of people flying, but we only have 4 pilots. Isn't that weird?
High command. Officer is down.
Copy. Carry on pushing to airfield.
That's their victory. Air,
Push to
vehicles have been
airfield.
pushed
If you can
around.
confirm officer is down.
Affirm.
Otherwise, I'm going to start reposting units here because we're going to start doing fallbacks. So I'm going to start spawning in guys, breaking them apart. Having them come into Hurons because we are going to leave the AO.
Affirm.
Alright, let's put another trick up my sleeve. We're gonna need some air cover for us to fall back accordingly. Let's see, planes. Oh, I've hit my unit cap. Lovely. That should fix it. Okay, Mr. Server.
This is Alpha. We are seeing drop pods from to the east of the HQ.
Drop pods. Let's try that
Say
now.
again, drop pods.
Drop pods to the east of the FOB. HQ, I mean.
Copy that. Prioritize get to the
Ground
airfield.
command, this is
ASAP,
Bravo
try
lead.
and
What's our
avoid
next
them.
objective?
Get to the
Copy.
airfield.
You know, if you say TP, it doesn't tell me where you're supposed to go, but it's pretty much done with.
This is Lord Mao at base. If I could get an airlift whenever possible.
Copy that.
I don't even know what they're striking right now. That was a decent objective done. TP him into the ocean.
Reinsert will be 3
I
miles.
should.
Send in goat team
Let's
6.
put him in the ocean.
Now.
And they're striking at targets over there. Zoranos, thank you for the sub. Hope you enjoyed this operation. I hope you continue to keep enjoying the operations, man. Thank you so much.
This is Alpha. We're moving out to the airfield. Almost at Alpha marker.
Let's see, MLR support.
Copy that, Alpha.
That one was also completed. And the 7th Fleet, it's practically done with, so... With the finale in mind... Oh, they injured the chopper. Great. I don't know, man. Actually, I do know. Let's, There were quite a
All
few
ground
additions
forces,
to the
please
FIA.
inform your squad leads to come into command chat immediately.
But I'm gonna start setting up these puppies. We still have some resistance. We'll send them up here, why not? They'll find their way there, hopefully with their silly little AI brains. And I'm gonna need these markers here. We'll say there's still some FIA that needs to be cleaned up and whatnot. Put the LZs right there. Let's see, where's a decent rally point? There she is. Start having them field back up to that location. And once again, these idiot AI prove that they have piss for brains. But if they want to stay in the AO, I'm going to find a way to keep things going.
Sorry, high command, this is ground command. Ground forces have advised me to continue. We'll be continuing with the AO.
Cool.
Ground command, this is Bravo. Our squad lead is unable to connect to command. What is our orders?
Ground command, we have commandeered the MRL truck. Is there anything you wanted to do with it?
They did? Oh, they frickin' blitzkrieged it.
Head
Well,
back to the FOB with the missile truck. Head back to the FOB with the missile truck.
didn't even realize they did that. Okay, so they just blitzkrieged in because a lot of my forces have pulled back and around. Ay.
Is that the western FOB or the eastern FOB?
Got a lot of shit we need to delete
I
right
don't
here.
know, the one might have captured where it's safe, you know?
Where it's safe. Blitzkrieg. They have a man down right there. They're gonna pick him up. And I think my A-10 just made it into the AO.
Ground command, this is Bravo. I'm temporarily taking command. What do you want us to do?
Head to the airfield. Be advised, all squads, are you any of you in off-roads at this present moment in time on the north side of the AO?
Hostile A10 in the air.
Negative. Friendly A10.
It just strifed the Gorgon.
There's 2 A-10s in the sky.
Say again, Bravo, we have an enemy A10 in the air. Disregard last.
What
Sorry.
is... Confirming hostile A-10s.
Do not engage as we have friendly A10s in the air.
Ooh, LOAL it says for cluster bombs now. Shit. That would have been the enemy A-10.
This is Alpha.
That's another enemy A-10.
Mazda outpost. We see a lot of infantry around it.
I think that's my friendly one. I'm not seeing green on her. Yep, that's the friendly one. That's the enemy one. Come on. These things are not meant to be used as casts, that's for sure.
By 2 enemy A-10s in the sky.
Is that my boat? No, it's not. Cut the engine just a tad.
Ground command, this is Bravo. We need friendly vehicles for transport. We're currently 1 vehicle only.
Hit on my engine.
You're just gonna have to move in on foot whilst in the AO.
Oh, I lost full control of my engine. Lovely. Well, that was fun while it lasted. Otherwise, I do have some infantry flying around. They've got a lot of them up in the sky. And they also wiped my reinforcements trying to come in. Fuck's sake. I got nothing left. Oh, well.
Question. Who was the guy that took the enemy speedboat?
I have an AT. There was a speedboat that was over here. I'm assuming this guy would have seen it. And that one just circling around. Ooh, hello. Just gonna I'm not gonna spawn any new AI now. I'm just gonna use what I got.
In the field.
Hey, firm, what kind of heli?
Sit your butt down.
It's a pony.
If you wish to use it, use it.
Sit your butt down. Bad time to reload. And I die. Well, they were getting someone on top of me anyway, so I just suppressed the shit out of him.
Command, this is Bravo. Just a heads up, we've commandeered a Hunter GMG. We'll be
Say
very
again,
troops
over.
using that.
I don't have that much left around
We
here.
commandeered a Hunter GMG. We're using that to ferry troops.
There's an AA launcher. Let's see if I can. I still got some elite
Yeah,
units
but-
in the AO as well. See if I can lock on to a guy here. But the rest of this is just going to be remote controlling guys. So I do hope you enjoyed this operation. Otherwise, we're just going to be an evil Zeus here. Just trying to see if I can get a sighting on one of those planes. See if I can fire a few man pads at them.
This is Alpha. We're coming up on the Mazi outpost.
Yeah.
Delta squad leads back online.
They're too smart for me. Looks like one of the elite units, actually. One of these little stagnating idiots. Go over to the Mazi outpost. There's still some AI, but they're all walking around with their damn binocs out, because to spot stuff usually with the planes that fly overhead. Someone doesn't like me, but someone can't seem to hit me. It's probably not my Vic. Yeah, so they're up there. Alright, I don't have any artillery left, unfortunately. I tried to use a cluster bomb. I think they're bombing as well. Oh, well. So the firefight begins.
Command, is the kind of threat clear or is it hostile?
Prioritize hostile.
Copy.
Fuck a duck. I mean, I'm trying to use concealment, and then I remembered I have a giant flag on my back. I'm not going to fool anybody.
This is Alpha. We are at the outpost Mazi. We see some support vehicles that are inside of. We're trying to clear it. It is still manned.
And a roll down to defilade.
Ground forces, be advised. Can I have sit ref on the Zamak missile truck, please? I need to know who has it. and
Try to
when
get to this
fire it.
bush. These guys are OP at fixed bayonets.
Naps is in possession. Ghost is in possession of the missile truck, and it's currently by Pygos.
Otherwise, I try to run over there and flank around,
Roger
but...
that, Ghost. I have a task for you right now.
You have a task in.
Oh, he definitely saw me.
Confirm.
Go ahead.
Wait one for task. Just get the grid ref sorted.
And when you sprint around, your accuracy is also terrible, so... Yeah, this flag is really bad for stealth. Oh, hi.
Update ground command. Apparently the missile truck no longer has ammo in it because he burnt it all like a retard.
He burnt all of the ammo in the
This
truck.
is Alpha. This is Alpha at Muzzy Outpost. We have an ammo resupply truck inside.
Roger, prioritize
Something does not like me. Jesus.
Resupply truck.
I had an entire 2 squads on my ass. No, let's see if we can save him. No, he just he died and got impaled by his flag. Ah. Oh, how the mighty have fallen. So that's been all cleared out. I only have stragglers left on the AO. God damn. I got a few guys left, but none of them have AT. Aye. And that carrier is pretty much done. All of the stuff on it's been taken out. The soldier falls, but the flag stands.
Ground command. Nafs is currently driving the missile truck back to base, and since he's got 30k, he's just going to resupply there. He's too far, he hasn't got the range to get back to the FOB base, so he's going to resupply at the base and take shots from there.
Hey, fair.
Alright, well.
Prioritize getting that Vic back to base. We need to use
Copy
it.
that.
We're all in a bit of a pickle. That's for sure. The AAF owned the airspace, the fleet's been destroyed. And they did it all under 2 hours. Not bad.
Okay, never mind. Wrong one. We are going to bring the resupply truck up to the MRL truck. Confirm.
All I've got really left are remote
What
designators and just straggled infantry.
The ammo truck at the Muzzy base.
If I still had one of those T-140s available, I would have gotten into it and used it, but I think the player base has them under lock and key as they push in. They've got these ammo Vics. They're probably going to use those to resupply their own stuff. I am looking around pretending to be SATCOM for somebody to try and find something we can do.
Command, the missile truck is basically already back at base. So what do you want it to do? Just resupply there and then fire from base?
Alright, well there's another firefight.
Be advised,
I can't zoom in with this guy.
For transport.
Can't use the scopes. Even if I drop it and put it back on. You gonna let me use your zoom in feature? Nope. Cool, so I gotta spray and pray. Meanwhile, there's a vehicle. So the best I can do is try to hide, let them passive it, and then hit them. Just keep quiet. Really?
This is Alpha. We are moving from the Muzzy outpost to the airfield in a straight line.
That was oddly specific, bro. Just gotta stay. Cover's blown. there anything up here I can use? Like, fuck you. Yeah, go up and double tap them. But, I mean, that's pretty much the AO. So, debrief-wise, I don't have anything bad. I think they're going to yell at each other's communication. They've been bombing the hell out of everything. But, that's the finale. That's it. We're good. It's been one hell of an operation, but they'll go march up on the airfield and have their party. So, I'll let this be, a recording exclusive after this. So, we're going to call the stream here.
Charlie Command.
Because at this point, there's nothing I can
Go ahead.
Anyway, guys, thank you so much for
Our
watching.
medic just went down along
Go
the way.
operate operationally. Take care. GD to everything. Have a good one.
Hey, firm, are there any other squads near Charlie's position right now?
And back to the video feed.
The medic is at 213064, marked on map.
Everything's been achieved. I mean, there we go. I mean, everything's been completed more or less, so we're just going to start shuffling to debrief.
Ground command, we have rearmed the missile truck. Do you want to give it target?
Hey, firm.
You idiot, Dimitri. That has missiles on it.
Confirm missile strike. Grid ref 231054 requesting all ordnance on that grid. It's marking on map.
Dimitri? Fuck.
Command, this is Bravo. Who's on the west side?
Really? Really?
Unknown at this time. Any forces on the western side?
Let's see. That's going to be player NAF. It's a ban. Let's give him a warm welcome, shall we?
Delta to ground command. What is current objective of the airfield?
AO looks clear right now. Yeah, A10's trying to take out the...
I mean, just respawn real quick, because
So,
some
if you
people want to
wish,
be
please
stupid.
RTB. Confirm all forces RTB by any means necessary. Air is RTB and getting in mohawks.
Alright. Scenario flow, and mission complete. Bum, 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 bum. Fucking team killers at the end. Alright, let's open the server. It's already unlocked, maybe? I don't know. Yep, it is. Cool. Let's get rid of our music. Go to the TeamSpeak little chat thing right there. Boop, put that up. And now we're going to have a nice little chat. Otherwise, let's see. Gonna move everyone who doesn't want to move themselves. Anyway, let's go. Alright, guys. Oh. Alright, guys, so that was it. That was the finale of the operations on Altis. Oh, that was the finale for the operations on Altis. Next week, we're going to start getting into a Maladin campaign. I'll put a video on that later in the week. But overall, I mean, you blitzcragged the AO. I showed you why that wasn't a good idea, but you slogged through it and you still beat it. So good job. Really, that was very well done on all accounts. I don't have any complaints from the Zeus POV, but I heard there were some communications issues. Also, quick reminder, if you think it's funny to kill me while I'm Zeusing because I've been having technical difficulties and I haven't been able to keep myself set to invincible, I'm just going to give you anywhere from a 24 to 96 hour ban, which is anywhere from 1 to 5 days. So we had to do that to someone tonight. It was great. I'll also be yanking his tier 2 tag, but otherwise, I'm going to bring everyone in T- up to tier 0. If you want to get promoted past tier 0 to tier 1, you just got to find Northern and ask him to do a basic, or look on our forums if someone wants to link it below, and then go to the schedule and any general basic or miscellaneous infantry training. They generally do basic. But otherwise, Bardicus, do you have anything to say as command? Because I don't have Zeus.
It went pretty well. I didn't really have to do much, but it would be nice to know if you gave a regular sit rep you are. Comms was a bit shit tonight. Understandable, but hey ho. That's basically it. Just say more over command and don't talk over each other, please. That's the one thing I hate about this community. But yeah. That's it.
Let's give him a warm welcome, shall we?
If you guys are going to squad lead and you have a feeling, something may come up, please do not jump into squad lead, because I had 2 squad leads ditch me, and I was, the only one on my squad to take up command on that, and I had no idea what the fuck was going on since I had technical issues coming in.
Same happened to me.
Yep, same happened for Echo.
Yeah. It's like, I wasn't given a briefing, I wasn't told what to do because, I had those issues, but you try to be consistent with it. If you know you're not going to be able to stay through the entire thing, let us know.
Hi, welcome to a large public server where 60 people play in a fucking clusterfuck.
Fair enough.
Shit happens. You get up and you fucking deal with it, or you don't. So.
It's difficult, but, I mean, with these operations, it's more of your numbers overwhelm anything else, and if you have half-decent tactics, you'll be okay. This is the first time I've ever seen a large armor push, which I was actually happy to see, with the Nixes showcasing the new vehicles, and it definitely helped, even though they were slowly whittled down. There was a point where frickin' Marshall drove by and everyone was looking up in the air at a drone, and it just put a few AP rounds and 3 Nixes and blew them all up, which, make sure you're keeping 360. Just because there's one thing up in the sky doesn't mean everyone has to look at it. But, other than that, people moved in, they dealt with pretty atrocious artillery from my end, and you guys still got the things done. Just remember that, an HVT can be mobile. So if you send a squad in to try to kill him and get to his building, but then all perish, he's probably going to move somewhere else, which I ended up pulling him out to the little secondary fallback point I had where the beachhead was fielding all of the boats to come in, but you guys eventually followed him, got him. One also note I want to say, he was surrendered, so I saw 2 people look at him and a 3rd guy running and just mow his ass down. I mean, there's no penalty here for that, because it was capture or kill, but, you know. Just for future operations on Tier 1 and Tier 2 ops, that shit generally doesn't fly, but whatever. Other than that, I've got nothing else to say. Good job. We'll get into a Maladin campaign starting next week, and it's going to be a bit of a hybridized to Noah campaign thing, but a lot more simplistic in nature. So, I guess we'll open it up to general discussion now. If anyone has anything to say, I guess say it.
Permission to take the floor?
Go ahead.
Take the floor, I guess. Did anyone else see that Foxtrot captured their enemy super tank?
So those tanks were, you had to put like 4 or 5 missiles or 2 or 3 GBUs to kill the crew, but they were still operable themselves. That's why they were a little side note objective. You could commandeer them and pretty much, you weren't invincible per se. If a GBU or a frickin' AGM hit you, it would probably either knock the crew out or heavily damage you, but those vehicles themselves were pretty near invincible, but still destroyable.
We shot like, we hit them with like 6 or 7 ATGMs in a row, and the crew didn't die, and it still tried to shot us with this 30mm.
The Kuma put about 7 rounds total, split between them. They didn't go down. Those things were tanky.
I mean, I said in the description, they were their own unique vehicles. It's called a super tank for a reason. You're not going to fight them in every AO we do. It's just, these past 2 weeks, it's been the finales to this frickin' 5-month-long campaign. So, don't expect to fight stuff like that every time, yeah. It's just, you know, sometimes you're going to be fighting more superior units. Yeah, literally, it's the final boss of everything. And these are meant to be the toughest operations of the entire campaign, but... You know, I also don't throw things at you that I know you can't handle. You pretty much had air superiority for the second half of the mission. You just had to get there by taking out AA positions, which you were still able to do pretty easily. So, you know.
Another thing I have to say as a driver of a Nixon, those things, the anti-tank variants of them have not much of ammo. And I spent most of the operation driving around with an empty Nixon because we spent all our ammunition in the beginning, and repeatedly asking my squad lead about what the plan with resupplying us.
Later on, there's above the HQ on the right side near the second FOB, there was a little base with an ammo and a resupply truck, refuel, rearm.
The problem which I had at this point was it was after we lost all the Nixons. I lost mine trying to run over Liru because I tried to push up, and yeah. The main problem I see here is that there wasn't much thought put into resupplying our vehicles, because I think we could have done better if half of our vehicles didn't run out within the first 20 minutes of the engagement.
So with the tanks DLC, a lot of vehicles have been rebalanced, but they've also had quite a few extra belts of ammo added to all of them, thankfully. But the Nixes, they're, from what I read in the dev notes and what I saw and used, because I played through the new campaign, they're meant to be like really quick scout or support vehicles. And they're really, really maneuverable, but they're not meant to be like frontline pieces. They're just meant to be, you know, true support vehicles. I can look into scripting a few extra belts of ammo depending on, you know, what type of it is for the upcoming campaign. In fact, I already have that written down and plan to do, but they're not meant to be like, you know, frontline operations where one can do a significant amount of damage by itself. I mean, you had 7 or 8. You like took all of them out to base.
It's the in-game counterpart for a real Ocelot. It's basically a centimeter of steel with an engine and threads. Basically, it's a weapon carrier, nothing more. It's acting over long range.
Yeah.
And not like in front row, 10 meters in front of the enemy. Where
It,
like even
it truly is basically a reconnaissance vehicle, guys. You bear that in mind. It is like the British armoured fighting vehicle, the Warrior. It is not there to take the brute punishment a main battle tank can dish out. It's there to spot the enemy, defend itself, and get out. That's it. That's its job. Don't use it as a.
Well, so they are twitching.
Think of it like guerrilla fighting.
I mean, here's the deal, guys. I mean, they were used en masse. They were fielded effectively when they were being effectively used. It's just, for resupply and ammo's sake, I mean, they don't carry that much. So, resupply in the future, I always have like 2 sets of R&R Vics at the air R&R. No one's stopping anyone from going over and grabbing a vehicle piece and just using that. But otherwise, I know for the upcoming campaign, resupply will be more of a critical thing, and we'll get to that sooner enough, but,
Easy was that nuts.
I just had a question in general for just Arma. See, we had an issue with Echo where basically couldn't transmit in command net for whoever it was. Does anyone know how you fix that issue?
I have that issue all the time as well. Everyone has that issue all the time. You either have to relog multiple times until you get it right, or it's just RNG. It's like a 10% chance.
Oh, okay. Because in fucking 2,000 hours of Arma, I have never experienced that, and it was weird.
I've had it
Yeah.
I've had it this week, last week, and then I didn't have it since 3 months ago. So I don't know what to tell you, man. It just happens.
Fair enough. Like that way. That was interesting because it was so weird because I could still hear everything.
Yeah, exactly.
Hear me.
Yeah, it happened to Bravo, so I had me, of course, acting as an in-between while I led, because he was my in-between for command chat.
Yeah. If it happens, guys, and you're stood there in the situation where your squad lead has to disconnect for whatever reason, or they can't communicate, just take the role and step up. I know you might not want to do it, but in the benefit of everybody within the server or within your squad, it will do better in the longer run. You just stepping up and taking the comms and responding. An easily avoided sort of issue. Yes, it's irritating. It can't be helped. It is, as what's that said, it's a public server. We've got to work around these problems, and step up and deal with it the best you can. I'm not asking you to give blood.
You literally just had a massive fucking huge content update. Just be glad the game actually functions properly.
That is true.
Yep, could have been a lot worse.
Very good fucking point.
Remember Apex?
I'm surprised that the
Don't remind me about fucking Apex.
This guy with a 50 cal ain't killed me.
I think the most devastating thing on the night is the T-140s literally came out of their, I had them in support areas on the airfield, and they both came out after sighting the VIX and just started dumping GA 8 in you from a distance. That was funny to witness. But,
50 cal sorted then, Liru? They had recoil on them? Did you get the 50 cal turrets sorted then, Liru? With the
we just changed the caliber type to something that's a little less deadly, but still has the same general AoE. All the HMG turrets tonight, guys, were firing miniguns from boats. I did send Hubarticus a video showing the main deadly custom compositions, which include the tank, some of the cheetahs by the FOB that had the MLR in it. They were buffed up to fire the SAM missiles, both types, and the AA, or not the AA, but the minigun that would be fired out of the gunship, whatever that VTOL is. SOCORs were buffed if they were green, so the one that was on the aircraft carrier could also fire tank rounds pretty accurately. And there were just a few other minor changes. Like the British guys that you fought that had the flags on them, they could take up to 4 headshots before they died.
I saw it.
Or 1 grenade.
I dumped
I
20 light machine gun rounds into one of them.
I faced one on top of the command building, and headshot, 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 4 headshots, 5 headshots killed him.
So
and there's his body turning around.
Echo ran into a squad of them. We took out one. We kept moving, took fire, and then found out there was 3 others. I just go, oh shit.
So we're working on some scripts to make some superior units. This was kind of a field test for them. You'll probably never ever see. There were 5 squads. I'm down to 40 of them. They'll be more in leadership roles or whatnot, or just custom little Viper squads that can wipe players. But for the Maladin campaign especially, you probably won't see them until we start getting to the finale again, or if it's a a certain objective. But again, we'll get to that in a video. But otherwise, guys, that is all I have. That's all I think we can debrief on. Because, you know, it is the finale. Like, if there's any changes that needed to be made, they're not even going to be made. Because
I have one thing to ask you, though.
What, Iceberg?
Did you enjoy getting run over by the Gorgon?
You asshole.
Weeru, did you see Echo get shot down?
Was that the Mohawk? That was cute.
Yeah.
We got shot down over 10
Basically,
meters
yeah,
away.
yeah.
Before
Well, like,
we devolve into
Right.
fucking dick-wagging movements, anybody
Yeah.
actually have anything fucking pertinent to actual mission to say?
I got one.
Oh, did you see this? Did you see that? No, we're not doing that. So,
Aw.
things.
Has Liru recorded this whole session?
Yes.
I got something important to add.
Okay, just let T-Man speak. He says he has something important. Let's go.
I was the gunner in the first Mora we had an Alpha team. One thing we had early on was we were having communication problems on identifying which Mora was which, and I think that it might be useful for at least future reference that we designate who is in what Mora and which Mora would be like a Mora 1, Mora 2. Because after we came out with call signs for our 2 Moras, communication got infinitely more clear for us.
Yeah. Yeah,
Isn't
that
that
was
just
an issue
common
that was
sense, though?
resolved.
Yeah, that one's a bit more common sense, but yeah, that's also
Yeah,
true.
we did resolve it.
Well, alternatively, just for public ops, we have separate camos.
Anyway, guys, that is all I've got. I'm gonna end the debrief here. Thank you so much for watching the finale. Go operate operationally. Take care and have a good one.